right, we'll start with the opening statement from head coach Kyle Gerdeman.
I think just a big win for us tonight. Big win for us tonight. Big win for our program. I think as we continue to build and be able to compete better with some of the better teams, in the league, and we've done that, a little bit this year. With SIUE, with SEMO, getting these guys the second time after they beat us the first time. So I think it's just a good win for us, and then especially at this point in the year when every game is big with the standings and working hard to try to make it to, the conference tournament. Just really good to start out the week with a win. I think tipped off just by a great defensive effort. Pretty much over 40 minutes. We had a couple lulls there in the second half, but I thought the first half defense was as good as we'd had all year, and holding a really good team to 16 points and 23% was a great way to start.
Coach, in the moment, I know it's just winning the game and playing well is what's most important. But with a program like Morehead that's been very good for a long time,
Yep.
To beat them for the first time ever, I think when looking back, that'll be a big thing.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think it's important that we're showing that growth, and we're getting better every year. We're getting better players, and I think this team has really improved, and that's what I like about what we've done through the course of the year. From where we started to where we are now, to where we started the conference play, even to where we are now. I firmly believe we've gotten better every week, and that's just always kind of the goal. I think to see our defense stay consistent and then play really well tonight. And in the way we've kind of found our way a little bit offensively, understanding that, when we move the ball, when we move people around and we share it, we've got talented guys, like him, Markeith, Aeneas, Jadis. I mean, we've got options, and that makes you feel comfortable as a coach.
Well, and talk about those options that 6 weeks ago you didn't have.
Yeah.
You didn't have any healthy bodies. And now you've got options, and these guys, and those options really are sharing the ball.
Yeah. I think the way we played through that stretch really maybe defines where we're at now, because we showed up and we went to work with whoever was out there, and we got some wins that obviously are really important right now. But then again, I think what you talk about with guys sharing the ball, and we get 10 assists, which is a solid number for us. It's just important, and then if it's not the assist, it's the decision making of making good, strong plays. Like he did tonight, getting to the free throw line 17 times is tremendous. Even if you throw in the ones at the end that were on purpose, he was getting fouled over 40 minutes, which is something we always talk about. So I just think to continue to defend, but to continue to improve and find our way offensively with these type of guys is really, really fun.
And it's something that Bob said was one of the most complete games that you guys have played. It certainly looked like that to me. But the biggest thing that stuck out to me was the defensive game and how well it was tonight. It was something we haven't seen in a long time. And biggest thing, at least for what I saw, was some of the massive blocks that was made tonight. So was that something you guys have been working on trying to get to, or is that just kind of one of those things that just spark up?
I think when you see the block shots, for example, that's just energy, guys, energy and effort. We don't practice those things at all. We try to stay disciplined in what we do. But like the one that stands out, we had a rotation play where I think Markeith had scrambled to pick up a guy. Reggie might have been in on a scramble. They had a wide open shooter, and Aeneas blocked it in the corner. That's just guys that are really trying to play hard and do good things like that. And so I just think when you see those type of plays as a coach, I thought we made a couple nice defensive transition plays where we had turned it over and we got it back. We turned it over and we got matched up. I mean, those are just as important as the blocks, and that's all just guys playing really hard and playing with a lot of effort.
Kind of talking about that defensive game, looking back at that first half, you guys only give up 16 points in that first 20 minutes. And it seemed like you guys just came out firing out of the gates. Was that something that maybe carried over from last weekend, just trying to really pick up the pace from the game at Tennessee State?
Well, I think that's always some of it when you're coming off a loss. But I think more than anything, I just thought our guys did a really good job. And I thought we did a good job last week getting prepared for the Thursday game. And I thought this week, we did the same thing. I thought our guys were focused. The coaching staff did a great job with the game plan. And then, I think these guys, again, we kind of talked about before the game, you got to show up. You got to show up offensively, defensively, and on the boards. And I just thought we really did that.
So, Reggie, unbelievable night. No, I shouldn't say that. It is a believable night. That's kind of what you expect you to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I put the work in. My coaches trust me, my teammates trust me. So, I just felt confident. And, they gave me the ball in spots where they know I could score the ball. And, of course, I was getting fouled over the course of the game. So, them was free buckets. So, that's easy points.
And Talk about what it feels like to bounce back against a team that got you early. They were red hot, and you knock off SIUE for the first time ever, Morehead for the first time ever. Kind of an example of that growth coach is talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful feeling. I mean, we lost the first time, you know, we ain't really like that feeling, you know, so we knew we had to play them again, and they had to come here. And I mean, like you just said, our teammates, they trust me, and I trust them, and we all fought together. You know, coach, he tells us every day, you got to work hard, you got to battle, and can't really complain about stuff. You got to go out there and do it.
And Reggie, kind of one thing is always that trust between you and the guys, and whoever has the hot hand, it's always the one talking about trusting me with the ball. And tonight, obviously, that was you. So what is that trust like, kind of a little bit more in depth between you and your teammates that just rely on each other? It doesn't really matter who has the hot hand, but just that trust between you guys.
I mean, we all trust each other. We all family. You know, coach got big trust in us. All the coaches do. So I mean, we battle with each other every day. So I mean, it's just trust, really. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a good feeling. I mean, everybody trusts each other. You know, we battle with each other. So when time comes down, we know when somebody got the ball, something's good going to happen.
And when you have a night like this, is it kind of that good feeling, more of you're helping out the team with a big night like that than I had a great night myself?
It's always team first. I worry about me last. I'd rather see the team win than me. You know, I had a good night tonight, but so what? We got to battle and play again Saturday. So it's always about the team.
Can you explain what happened on that ridiculous putback of your own miss down the left side? I don't even know how I've seen replays. I'm still not sure what I'm looking at.
I don't know how to explain it. I mean, all I know is I shot it. I seen nobody box me out. I jumped, and bucket was good.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it.